country. Give it up for Mr. Tom Van Horn.
Don't forget, everybody. Come on, over here. It is bright up here. Holy cow. This is what a raccoon feels like right before it ends, I guess. Is that a Buick? That's right. Good to be back in New York. Thank you for coming out. Great to be back. Been doing a lot of comedy on the road. New York's the best city for comedy. Western Tennessee, not so much. I can tell you that right now. Very white trash part of the country. Anybody from there? We can just make fun of it? Good. Here we go. I'm just saying, you know you're in a white trash part of the country when the only place to shop for miles around the town is the last Kmart. So, it's kind of sad. Actually, it was so white trash, the Kmart was inside a Walmart. It was kind of weird. I had to walk through the Walmart to get to the Kmart. Aisle 12, Kmart, right inside the Walmart. I couldn't believe it. Because Walmart, if you didn't know a mega Walmart, you can get anything you wanted at a mega Walmart. You can get a canoe, milk, clothes, charcoal. I read the other day a kid found his biological father in a Walmart. They were having a sale on deadbeat dads. They picked him right up. Probably his wife beater t-shirts. He was good to go. Anyway, good to be here. Like she said, my name is Tom Van Horn. My full name is Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. Yes. Yeah! Thank you, buddy. Doesn't get any whiter than that right there. Sorry, Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. Yes. Sounds like I should own the building, not be talking to 50 people for $20 on a Thursday night. Something went wrong somewhere. That is a white name right there. I cannot not get a cab. That's how white that name is right there. Just be saying cab, the cab probably stop in front of the building right now. As a matter of fact, I make money on the side hailing cabs for people of color. So, black guys out there cab, you know, I'm ready to jump in. $5. Great. Yeah, it's actually Dutch. Van Horn is Dutch. It means the town of Horn in Dutch, and it means white devil in Swahili. So, I actually did that Ancestry DNA thing where you check out your ancestry. It just came back, start apologizing immediately. So, I thought I was rich growing up. I did. I mean, how could you not? You know, that name when I was 8, 9, whatever. I'd always hear Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. I'm like, that's a great name, right? We must get loaded. Then as I got older, I realized being the fourth can mean your parents have cash, and sometimes it means they have no creativity. That's all it was, right? My grandfather, my dad, the dog, and me. I mean, I can see Junior. It's probably a junior in the room. You're named after your father. That's kind of normal. The third, you hear once in a while. The fourth, now you're just getting lazy as parents, right? Pick up a baby name book. Throw some Scrabble letters against the wall. Show a little effort. I swore if I ever had a son, I'd break the cycle. I did. His name's Elizabeth. And we're going to go with that. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. About 35 years ago, I decided, hey, where can I pay $2,500 a month to live in what in any other part of the country would be known as a foyer? So I moved up to New York. And it's been going well. Yeah. Expensive town. Apartments are small. My first apartment was so small, my fish would mock me. That's how small the room was. Maybe the fish tank, like, we got plenty of room. You're an idiot. So I turned the air off. I did. I killed them right there. I know. People always love that joke. I'm kidding. It's a joke, and I don't even own fish. Okay. Anybody have pet fish? Don't raise your hand. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Is that what you're going to pick? Really? Out of all the pets, that's what you're going to go with? That staring at you all day? Really? Give somebody a couple of eyebrows, a soul behind it. They got to keep it alive for 12 years. You know. I got 2 fish for my kids. You know how hard it is to keep them alive? You got to feed them the right amount all the time, or they'll die. Make sure the water temperature is perfect all the time, or they'll die. Make sure the oxygen's going 24/7, or they'll die. Right? Fish are pets on life support. I mean, holy crap! If I wanted that much responsibility, I'd have my grandfather move in with me. You know what I mean? Just, no offense to some of the people in the crowd, I'm just saying. Anyway. Married now, married, yeah. Married people, anybody? Can't see? Anybody clap? Clap for married? Yeah. That was very sad to pull up. People did it for a Thursday night. I was like, where's my drink? Yeah. It'll be 25 years in July. 25 years. I can't believe it. She's not here. Don't do it. 25 years. You know that's actually twice as long as the average felony conviction? Did you know that? Not that I'm comparing marriage to prison, I'm just saying if I'd been in prison this whole time, I would have had free medical and dental. You know? So I'm still paying for that, right? Just had to up that recently. Oh my God, right? Health insurance still? I'm on Obamacare. Anybody else? That's like the white trash trailer park health system that we got in this country. You gotta look on it once a year, see what's the cheapest stuff you can afford. Right now I'm only paying $100 a month. It's awesome. But my deductible's $100,000. I'm gonna get killed before a doctor will see me. It's kind of weird. I'm in a mixed marriage, which kind of has its advantages. I can tell my wife's really angry with me because she'll start yelling at me in Spanish, you know, which 25 years in, I don't get it all because she's Japanese. You gotta know when they're angry, that's all I'm saying, right? Keep a marriage, a happy marriage, knowing your wife's angry. She thinks I drink too much, which I told her it's not my fault, long COVID, you know, and I'm gonna use that excuse for at least 5 years. I don't know about anybody else. Since I already got the shot, vaxxed up 4 times, right? We all got COVID 3 times, so yeah, long COVID. Yeah, thank God that's over, huh? At least the president said it was over. I mean, then he said it and walked into a wall, but that's okay, right? He's not all there. We just admit the president's just not there upstairs. I mean, it has nothing to do with his age, right? He's the first president where they're actually locking the doors from the outside of the White House. This guy is one unlocked door away from a silver alert, let's be honest. You'll be driving down the turnpike, maybe that's our president on that silver alert right there. Every time I see him come out to the podium, I think Jeff Dunham's going to come up next to him and put his hand on his back. What are you going to do, though? It's either him or Ginger Mussolini on the other side. We are at DEFCON 1 with presidential candidates. People drink up and have fun. The world is over. Anyway. Yeah, marriage, huh? It's crazy, right? I got 2 kids. Kids, yeah, kids. Who clap? You got kids over there? Yeah. How many you got? How many you got? 2? You. Right here, you clap. What? How old? I know it's like Final Jeopardy. Do you remember your kids' ages? Holy cow, you've been drinking already, miss? What's going on?
29, 25.
Whoa! Whoa, good group. How old are you? You look great. Holy shit. Wow, it's amazing. I screwed up, man. I got a 20-year-old and a 12-year-old at home. See, that's too big of a gap. You young people get married, you bang out kids right away like that, right? It's going to be like 12, 11, 10 and a half, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Everybody just raise themselves like billy goats, you know? Right? People be like, hey, where are your kids? You're like, oh, out front eating grass. I don't give a crap. They got their collars on, the fences on. 20 and 12. That's like fighting in Iraq, getting out alive, waiting 10 years ago, and sign you back up. I'm going to go back in again. I had a blast 10 years ago when I was in better shape. Let's do it again. It's crazy, man. I had to homeschool he was 8 during COVID. I had to homeschool him. I never realized how stupid I was that I had to homeschool an 8-year-old for 2 years, right? 6 months into COVID, I'm asking him the answers to the questions. 8 months in, I'm like, screw it, we're just going to do gym. We're just going to do gym. Oh, it's crazy. I couldn't even afford to live in Manhattan once I had my kids, you know. I was living in Manhattan. I moved here in like 1985. You guys look, I don't know if anybody's been around New York that long, like early, mid-80s when Times Square was a third world country after midnight. It's coming back, though. It's going retro. So, When I moved here in the early 80s, you didn't go to Times Square after it got dark. You just didn't do it unless you wanted drugs, a hooker, or to get shot. Yeah, that's what happened. If you went, you got your drugs, you got your hooker, you got shot around 2 in the morning, you went back to Long Island, and you called it a weekend. It was great. It's fun times. And Giuliani came in, he cleaned it all up, almost 2 months, right? That became like Disneyland, just lost all its edge, right? It did, right? It's true. No more gangs, hookers, pimps, all those overweight Marvel heroes, and a guy playing guitar in his underwear, right? Are the overweight Marvel heroes back? Are they back? Have you seen these guys? They're hilarious. They're never in shape. I took my kid when he was 8 to see a Spider-Man movie. We came walking across Times Square. Here comes Spider-Man. Just made one picture with Spider-Man. He looked like Meatloaf in a Spider-Man costume. So I want a picture with Spider-Man. And my kid's all confused. He's like, is that Spider-Man, Dad? I'm like, that's his diabetic uncle, I think. I love New York. I've been here, like I said, since '85. I think, holy cow. Seen everything you can possibly see. Except a baby pigeon. I haven't seen a baby pigeon. But, I don't know, they're all the same size. Nobody's picked that up yet? Seriously? I've never seen a fluffy ball of a pigeon in 35 years. They're all that big already. It's like somebody's making out a cookie cutter in Queens, right? So, and you rarely see a dead pigeon. They're like Marines. They take their wounded with them or something. You should see 1,000 dead pigeons a year. I see 10 tops. I'm just picking them up, but it keeps me up at night. I gotta be honest, you know? It's crazy. We had to move to the Bronx. How many Bronx? That's how I feel about it, too. That was an apprehensive day. I moved here in 1985. I never stepped foot in the Bronx the day I had to move to the Bronx. It scared the hell out of me. I remember going over the Broadway Bridge with the family in the car. I just started hearing it. Oh my God, moving to the Bronx, we're going to get killed, we're going to get thrown around. Now. And that was our GPS unit. That was weird. The GPS should be doing that. He's like, turn the car around, Tom.